Here with Northwestern State baseball head coach Bobby Barbier, the Demons, a season-long 5-game road trip comes to an end. A season-long 7-game homestand begins Tuesday night against Louisiana Tech. And Coach, this one is going to be a little bit different with the situation that happened in Ruston a week ago with the tornado. Going to have some relief efforts going on. And as one of the member schools in the University of Louisiana system, this is one time when rivalries, at least for a little while, are going to be put aside.
Yeah, no, it's what went on over there. I was actually in Tuscaloosa. I was at the University of Alabama working there when that one came through, and so just to have a little bit of experience, I guess, with that, and it's a terrible thing, but it also brings out. I think I talked to Lane and Tom McClellan. It brings out the best of your community when something like this happens. I told them you're going to see the best of who Ruston is, and during this time, which is good to see. So we obviously our thoughts and prayers are with those guys. I know they lost basically their entire stadium, but got their lives, and some aren't so fortunate. So it'll be good to see Lane again. Obviously got to work for him for three years, and be good to see him. They got a really good team. I know they're fighting to get in the regional, so in top 25 I think last week, and they had a tough weekend, but it'll be good to see those guys, and glad that our community could help step up and help those guys out.
And when you get into the field part about that, they'll go home last night after the weekend at Rice, and I'm not sure if they'd been back since it hit. They played McNeese the week before. They may have stayed down there, but this is one where for a minute baseball probably didn't seem that important in the grand scheme of things. Obviously winning and losing does matter, but you never in this situation really know what you're going to expect from an opponent, do you?
Yeah, no, I think they'll come out and play well. Lane's always got his team prepared. I learned that from working for him, so they'll come out and play well. I think it gives you an opportunity, which we get so bogged down in the season, of what wins and losses and playing well or not playing well, to step back, and kind of see what's important, and it's, wins and losses, they're really important in what we do. But also, those kids have a chance to affect their community now, to play for the community and affect their community. So I think they'll come out and play well. They'll come out and I know it kind of ignited us when we were in Tuscaloosa, and I'm sure it'll do the same for those guys.
Fort Cancer also being celebrated. The Brown brothers, Hilton and Hayden, they've been affected by this disease, and you're going to play a Tech team that Hilton Brown had his first big moment, his first start, the go-ahead double in the 9th inning, special moment for him, and a chance to play those guys again and to honor his mother.
No doubt. I think if you follow our program, you kind of know what went on there. They lost their mother to cancer in the fall, and just a tough time for them, a learning experience for their teammates, for us coaches, going down there and for the services, and it was tough, and I'm sure they'll tell you the same. I've been fortunate. I haven't had to lose a parent. I haven't had to lose a grandparent yet, which is strange for somebody that's in their 30s. And so I don't really have any advice for them, but in those situations, you just love them. You just love on them, and you love on them, and you're there for them. And I got to see their dad and their two of the other brothers. Came over to Stephen F. Austin. His little brother was shagging balls in the outfield for us. So grateful to have the Brown family as part of ours, and for the effect they've had on us.
Well, you move toward the weekend, and it's the one weekend you step out of conference. You've played 8 straight conference weekends, and now you face a Grambling team that took 2 of 3 from a Southern team you saw earlier, and you saw how good that Southern team is. So this is a Grambling team that's going to come in and kind of like Lane Burroughs' team, they're going to be ready to play.
Yeah, they're playing well. I thought playing Grambling last year at the end of the season, a midweek game, they had a really good lineup. A really good lineup. And they kind of got off to a slow start this year, and it looks like they're starting to turn it on and play well. It's good for those guys playing well at the right time of the season. So it'll be a battle. There's no doubt about it. And we have to, we're going to see if we're really who we say we are. Are we really a team that the opponent doesn't really matter, that the conference or non-conference doesn't really matter, that can get up and play regardless of what happened that day before. So when you step out of conference like this, in the middle of a conference schedule, you really see if you're that team who you say you are.
And you'll get to see the friendliest confines you've seen all year. You're 17-5 at home, and to have 7 in a row at home, a chance to kind of get back and maybe get some of that mojo that, for whatever reason, when you go on the road, you just can't seem to find it.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. You know, I mean, we do things the same way we did them last year. You know, as far as on the road, and but on the road you got to go win the game. You know, you got to do things, and we've just made, and it happens to be on the road, we just made big mistakes. You know, and we field the ball great, but we've made some mistakes on bunts. You know, on the road, and for us to win, we have to field the ball well. We have to throw the ball in the strike zone out of the bullpen. We got to get those big hits. You know, we got tagged out 3 times on the bases in the first inning. We got the first 4 guys to base it and score a run. That's got to be a record. And that's not something we normally do. You know, it's something we normally take care of that stuff. So we've had some things happen that are out of character for us, but hopefully we can learn from it and we can practice to get better at it, and so we don't make those mistakes here on the way out.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.